So, something a bit different. Here we have Survivor Lucifer in robot mode, because this time I'm doing a bit of an actual review. I'm not going to just be doing a Files of Teletran 5, because it's basically just Starscream at a smaller scale and battle damage. So if I quickly take the packaging, you can see it's Survivor Lucifer from Newage, and not Hasbro. Probably should have moved him out of the way some. I'll deal with that in a second. Okay. Now, if I quickly put that back on, or not. No, actually, let's do this. So he comes with two of these, which are blast effects for his null rays. I don't think they don't fit over Megatron, which also is an accessory. If I quickly pull him out. You get these two sets of alternate hands, pointing and splayed out. As well as this teeny tiny alternate head. Can it zoom in? Come on. Come on. That might be the best. Oh, there we go. Alternate head. He also comes with his null rays, which can pop in and out of his arms, as well as these, which can end up also popping in and out of his arm, but are mainly for the jet mode. He comes with two blast effects for taking off, or for trailing behind the jet mode. And this whole stand, which has a whole... Whoop! We shouldn't tip it over with him on it. Just quickly, gently pull this out. It has a bunch of extra... whatever these are to help position him on there. Okay. Now, give me a second and I'll get ready for transformation. No. Wait, never mind. Articulation. Arms can go up that far. At the shoulder. Can kind of go forward and back. And if the wings weren't in the way, go 360 around. Elbow articulation, a little more than 90 it seems. This can go all the way around. It's got to be a little hard to show, but there is wrist rotation. His head can look up. It can turn side to side. He has if I take him off of here, you can see that he does have an ab crunch. He has a waist rotation. He has, I think he has swivel there. Yeah, very tight swivel there at the thigh. About seemingly 90 at the knee. And a ankle pivot and toe up for his feet. I'm not certain how that would rank on most people's thing. His wings do not fold back, but they can fold out and back in. Now I will be back in a moment to do transformation. Actually, a quick side note before I forget, because I had told my friend I would do this. Jobby the Hong reference. Insert his famous phrase here.
Beautiful spread.
Okay. Now I'll be back when I get to the, be back in a second when I get to the transformation. Okay. Now to transform him. Take him off of that stand, set it aside for now. You should be able to transform with those on. Let's first flip these out. Then let's deal with the legs. So pull up on that. Pull that out of there. Push in on there. While turning that way. Lift that carefully over the thruster. Finish turning that around. Take this, spin it around that way. This small tab there, you want to plug tail fin in there. Flip that up, close that up. Flip that down and flip that out. And push the toe up like that. Then you repeat it on this side. Let's see. Like that. This one wants to work better from down there. That up and over. Pull this over like that. Spin this around. Might flip that out first. Plug it in. Flip that down, flip that out. Close that. Push toe up. Okay. So those should be done. Disassemble that from the back. Make sure that the wings are clear and pointed up. Before you disengage that from in there, pull that forward, spin that up, pull these forward and together, form the nose cone, place that there, fold these in like this. So then you have the side of that done. Spin it around there. Pull that back. Take this. Flip out that. Keep in mind, I am doing this pretty much just from memory of only doing it about once. So I may not get it perfectly at attempt. Let's see. Pull up this tiny little panel here to allow for enough clearance of pulling that up and over and spinning that around. Okay, which should allow now for the space that is needed to spin these. Careful of the wings. Spin that around into the torso like that. Repeat on this side. See, spin that up, press that. Can I get one of these in without knocking down the null ray? That would be nice. Looks like maybe. Come on. Up. Come on. Switch that up more. Press that in. Okay. I think I've gotten it in. That side, push this side in a little more. Okay, there we go. That should be in now. Take that off, double check. Okay. Place those back later. So, press that down, flip these up. Flip that down. Push these forward. No, push these. Leave those forward for now. While you press the legs together, and then peg them in here. Then take the wings down and peg them in here. Okay. That should be done. Right, one last thing. Tab those into the legs. Now that should be done. Take this back from earlier. Give Starscream even, well, I say Starscream since he's based off Starscream. We can give Lucifer even more weaponry, and the transformation to vehicle mode is done. I'll just quickly pull over the stand and plug him in before I get ready for the vehicle mode review. So, jet mode. Now, I admittedly don't know a super ton about planes. However, I will note, minus the addition of the null rays, from what I understand, this looks to be a very faithful F-15. And if we look underneath, there's actually not a ton of robot showing here. I mean, sure, there's his head and hands, but that's about it. Other than the bottom side of his feet. He has flip out landing gear for all air. He has all 3 flip out landing gear. Just want to land him somewhere. I mean, admittedly, I very lackingly focused on paint because, admittedly, it seems to be, from my understanding, these are special editions that were hand painted, so of course there's going to be a lot of paint and extra detail, like all of this grime on him. So I'm not going to really cover that, as most people typically would, because first off, this is a Newage figure, not a Hasbro figure. So my recording cut out a bit. What I was getting at was, since this is a Newage figure and not a Hasbro figure, and since Newage already doesn't have to deal with as much budgetary restriction as mass release Hasbro figures, that plus it being a limited edition figure, from what I understand, that's hand painted, I would not be surprised if they painted pretty much every detail as best as they could, and it looks very well done in both modes. But it's not something where I would say I could really express any better how well it was done by actually looking into it much. Given this is a review, I guess I should give it a grade of some sort, or some sort of recommendation or something. I would say I would recommend it. I will say this and this are rather thin. I should note it is small. I will make at least a comparison. Apologies, I didn't do any comparison at all. So, I know it's not a direct comparison to another Starscream, but point being, so here's G-Axis, another jet transformer at Voyager scale from Hasbro. This is Survivor Lucifer. It is small, it is thin. I would definitely suggest being careful and cautious while messing with him. But otherwise, I would definitely recommend, if you can, picking him up. See you in the next video.